G'day viewers, how are you? Michael here from O'Donnell's Aussie Homestead. I'll talk to you about a really cool guy. I met this bloke about 2 years ago. His name's Marty Ware from Marty's Garden. Now I want to show you what he's doing now. It's pretty awesome. You know, I only met him when I was only 50 subscribers. He actually introduced himself to me. And he's been a really kind person. Let's go see him now.
You're just going to do it all in one take?
Oh, we'll see how we go. How do you want to do it? I'm just a filmer. You're the...
Well, it depends. If you've got an idea, you can just direct me. But if you don't, because you need to have like a concept to the story.
Yeah.
You know, like he makes compost out of coffee, or you know, like.
Well, that's right.
Australian worm farmer you know, it's got to be. Your title's got to match with what you talk about at the beginning of the video. That's why you lose people all the time. You got to.
Who's Marty's Garden? What about that one?
You won't get much interest. You want to get as much interest as you can.
All right. What do you think?
So the storyline here is worm farmer makes coffee compost and farms outdoors. Or Australian farmer outdoor worm farming. Or
all right, outdoor for worm farming. That sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So you could do like an outdoor worm farming Australian worm farmer outdoor worm farming tour. So as soon as you get me open the door, you come over and say, "Hey Marty, how you going?" I'll go, "Yeah, I'll give you a look around at my outdoor worm farm that I've got here in Australia."
Well, thanks for the insight into that, Marty.
Yeah, and that way people know straight away what you're talking about.
So you're the famous Marty from Marty's Garden, or is it the infamous Marty from Marty's Garden?
You're recording already.
Yeah. I wanted it natural, and you're very natural.
Okay. I caught the red flashing light. So yeah, I'll show you around the worm farm here.
Yep. Okay, beauty. It's gave you a bigger scope, hasn't it?
Yeah, this is my space. I don't think you would have been able to hear me very well on the microphone from way back there anyway.
Yeah, probably not.
But anyway, look, welcome to my outdoor worm farm area. I mostly make it a compost here. We farm some worms and most of it's fed with coffee, cow manure and wood chip blends, and then we've also using mushroom compost. So,
all right.
Yeah, but it's all changed since my other yard.
Well, that's about the size of my worm farm.
Yeah, this is the average worm farm that you'll see. People are into worm farming and they've got a little one at home. This is a little hack that I make up, and you put your egg cartons on top, like that, and then you pour a bit of coffee grounds on there, and sort of like, and then you put one of these on top so they don't climb out, a bit of shade cloth or something.
Oh yeah.
You just wet that down. So as you wet that down like that, the water soaks through just slowly and keeps the farm nice and moist. So yeah.
One of those welcome mats would go well in there too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, anything like that. Just something. I just put that in there to sort of make it dark, and when they climb up and around, they get caught in there and they're not climbing in and out, because there's a few holes and gaps and stuff in this. It's a bit of an old worm farm. I got rid of all my old worm farms because I don't really use the small ones much anymore.
Yeah, yep. Got these big suckers.
Yeah, so the big ones.
Wow, there's a lot of material now. Oh, you're on the back of a swamp. We call it the mangroves.
Yeah, the mangroves.
Oh.
The Australian mangroves.
Yeah.
So this is the space that we've got here. It's currently about 12 square metres here at the moment. So I think it's cubic feet, 3 cubic feet is what they call a square metre.
Yeah.
And this is what comes out near the end.
Oh, this is the end of the run.
Yeah.
You still do this by hand, or they use the machinery for you?
Oh, 90% of it's done by hand still. That's why I'm so sore today. Yeah, but a lot of it's loaded and then turned, and so probably, yeah, it's hard to say exactly because I'm still getting used to the space.
So with all these trees here, this is pretty well shaded all the time for them?
Probably 50% of the day, which is good, but the shade cloth just keeps a lot of the branches from falling in, keeps it dark as well. At the moment I'm transitioning, so I don't have as many worms as I used to have.
Now, you used to put a lot of coffee grounds in.
Yeah.
What do you do now? Oh yeah, there's coffee grounds there. That's a lot of coffee grounds.
I threw in 200 litres last week, just from collecting from about 7 cafes.
All right, you used to do 2, didn't you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now I've scaled up to, and I'm probably going to look for a sponsor to maybe help me do Port Macquarie and stuff like that maybe, if we expand out. Just
Alright.
depends on how far we go with it. But it's a really good food for the biology, and it helps everything break down quicker, and it provides nutrients to the plants once it sort of goes through.
Is there a million worms in there?
No, they're in these barrels.
Oh, I see, and they clam in and out.
Yeah,
Alright.
but this is still being set up. It's only a month old now, so there's mozzies are just going mental here.
Yeah, luckily they don't like my blood.
Yeah, okay, they'll come all around me then.
Yeah,
Have you
I was
seen me
just...
going like this. I'm not a madman.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the mosquitoes.
On another note, do you ever see any mangrove crabs?
No, but we're going to start mud crabbing for sure.
Yeah, cause this,
Traps are going out the back. I
look
just
at
gotta
that,
get hold of them.
hey?
Yeah, just
Love it.
Got to get a couple.
Yeah.
So these are the bigger worm farms at the back.
Yep,
I call them the biggest worm farms ever.
yep.
And they come in and out and move in and out of those systems. So they work pretty good.
Do you have to water it?
Yeah. If it's not raining, it has to get wet down. I try not to wet it down too much because water's a cost, you know.
All right.
But a lot of hand turning, yeah. So all this has got to go from there down to over here.
All right. So you got to shovel all that to over there. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. So I'll show you some worms though if you want to see some.
Yep, yep.
So this is just like a pot that you use for gardening. If we look in here, you'll see some red worms there.
Are they red worms?
Yeah.
All right.
Mixture of them. That one's a tiger, I think. They got the little yellow tails, you can tell. Like, yeah, it's got a little yellow tail on the end. It's a tiger worm.
All right. Yeah, so I'm starting to see them. You're talking about the mozzies.
Oh, they're thick. This is the worst I've ever seen them, actually. It's probably just the right time for them in the afternoon. And,
Yep.
You know.
I think they are starting to come. The great Australian salute, but not with flies.
No, not with flies.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Marty. That's been really educational.
That's okay. It's okay. If anyone wants to come in and drop in and see me, I'm at Dunbogan in the mid-north coast of New South Wales. This is my little table I sell from over here.
All right. Oh, you do flog it from here, eh?
Yeah.
You've just started selling here, or you're still pulling it from home?
Still selling from here. Just started selling from here now.
All right.
Yeah. One last barrel coming from home, mixing it with that. And then...
Right. Okay then. Thanks, Len. Catch you later.
Thank you, Michael.
Bye for now.